Happy Halloween! In honor of this spooky time of year and my favorite holiday, I have compiled a list of my top 5 fictional evil characters from books. In spot number 5, we have Brida from the Last Kingdom series, created by Bernard Cornwell. Brida is a woman deeply damaged by war who has become a religious fanatic. In her quest to stop the spread of Christianity, she does horrific things in the name of her religion, including human sacrifice, blinding children, and gelding her ex-lover's son out of simple cruelty. She appears as a character in the TV series The Last Kingdom, and they round her out a bit more fully as a character, but I personally enjoy the book Brida much more. Her evil and her cruelty stem from horrific childhood memories. When Uhtred finally kills her in the book series, I believe that is where Bernard Cornwell should have finished his Last Kingdom books. Uhtred and Brida's stories should have ended simultaneously. One of the reasons Brida is so twisted and cruel is because she is barren and deeply resents the fact. Perhaps motherhood would have softened her. I think, personally, it simply would have made her more vehement. Brida is the only woman featured on this list. In the number 4 spot, we have Ralph Fitzgerald from The World Without End by Ken Follett. Ralph makes the list because he is a sadist, but so are many people on this list. So you could argue, what makes Ralph special? Well, Ralph's character is special because you get to meet him as a child, and you watch his personality develop, and his cruel, power-hungry traits become more prominent over many POV chapters. Like many characters, he doesn't start out evil, only cruel, like many children. Ralph also slowly develops a god complex because he gets away with so many crimes, and he thinks he will never have to answer for any of them. Ralph is a child rapist and a murderer, but he is especially evil because he nurtures these same sadistic characteristics in his son, reveling in the fact his son inherited all his worst qualities. Number 3 on the list, Ramsay Snow from the A Song of Ice and Fire series, created by George R.R. Martin. George can sure write an evil character. Even though we have not yet had a Ramsay POV chapter, Reek tells us everything we need to know about Ramsay Snow, or should I say Bolton. I think Reek's fear of Ramsay alone would be enough to get him on the list, but there is also his actions towards fake Arya, his hunting down of women for sport, his forced marriage to Lady Hornwood, and his sack of Winterfell, not to mention the flaying of the men from Moat Cailin. The list of evil deeds committed by Ramsay Snow is endless, but the reason he does not rank higher on my list is simply the lack of POV chapter. I love a good POV, especially of a bad guy, to add depth. In the number 2 spot, we have Sour Billy Tipton from Fevre, created by George R.R. Martin. That man has a wealth of evil thoughts inside his brain. Sour Billy is a cruel, sexist, racist slave overseer whose one goal is to become a vampire and will do anything to serve his vampire masters. Sour Billy procures many young women to feed to his masters, the vampires. Most of them are slaves he buys at auction, but a lot of them are also prostitutes. He delights in watching them die, enjoys the fact their beauty will rot. He tries to scare them as much as possible, eking out every ounce of fear before everything goes black. Sour Billy Tipton has a deep-rooted insecurity about his station in life, which on some level makes his actions and dream of becoming a vampire relatable. I really love a well-written, bad character. Even though Sour Billy Tipton is a despicable creature who stoops to cannibalism, his POV chapters were a gripping read. In the coveted number 1 spot, we have Blaise from the Wildcard series, created by Melinda M. Snodgrass. Blaise is inhumanly cruel, believing himself superior to humanity because he carries alien DNA. He is driven mainly by personal vengeance towards his grandfather, even going so far as to body swap his grandfather into a woman's body so he can rape him and get him pregnant. That chapter gives me nightmares still. It doesn't help the fact that I read it on Christmas Eve either. Blaise is responsible for mass genocide on the planet Takis and many Joker deaths on the rocks. The reason Blaise is in my #1 spot for fictional bad character is because you get to see his development from age 10 to crazed dictator with many POV chapters along the way. I love when evil characters have depth, and I really enjoyed all the nuances of Blaise's character. I hope everyone has a great Halloween, and I hope you all enjoyed my top 5 fictional evil characters list. Leave a comment below and let me know who your favorite evil character is. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more book-related videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at Lady Jessica Riddell. That's all for now. Happy Halloween!